With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, our question is the four pairs of force vector are given. Which pairs of force vector cannot be added to give a resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton? So simply in this question we have to find the pairs which cannot be added to give a resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton. Okay. So before going for the option, let me tell you. Let's say first force is F1 vector and second force is F2 vector. Okay. So we can write the resultant force is equal to F1 plus F2, F1 vector plus F2 vector. Okay. Now by squaring both sides, we can write Fr whole square is equal to F1 vector plus F2 vector whole square. Okay. So it can be written as Fr dot Fr is equal to F1 dot F1 plus F2 dot F2 vector plus 2 F1 dot F2. Okay. Now when we take, let's say these are two vectors, vector A and vector B, and I'm going to take dot product of these two vectors, so it gives mod A mod B cos theta, where theta is angle between these two vectors. Okay, so using this we can write Fr square is equal to F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. Okay, now the maximum value of resultant force Fr max is equal to, it is at cos theta maximum. The maximum value of cos theta is 1, so theta is equal to 0. So when cos theta is maximum, then this whole expression gives maximum value. So that's why the maximum value of resultant force is under root F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2. Okay, so it is equal to under root F1 plus F2 whole square. So it is equal to mod of F1 plus F2. Similarly, when we talk about resultant force minimum, so it is occurs when cos theta is minimum. So cos theta minimum is -1. It is at theta is equal to pi. So minimum resultant force is mod of F1 minus F2. Okay. Now by using this, we can write the resultant force can be vary from maximum value mod of F1 plus F2 and minimum value F1 minus F2 mod of F1 minus F2. Now using this relation, the first option we have F1 is equal to 2 and F2 is equal to 13. So F1 minus F2 gives 11. Let me write here. For first option, F1 minus F2 gives 11 resultant force, and F1 plus F2 gives 15. So that we have to find that those two vectors which cannot give resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton. So the resultant vector in first case is minimum 11 Newton and maximum 15 Newton. So 10 Newton is not exist between 11 Newton to 15 Newton. Okay, so this pair 2 Newton and 30 Newton cannot give resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton. So option A is correct. Now option B. Five Newton and 16 Newton. So F1 minus F2 gives 11 and F1 plus F2 gives 21. Okay. So 10 is not exist between this ray. So 5 Newton, comma 16 Newton cannot give resultant 10 Newton. Okay. So it is also true. Now third option, 7 Newton and 8 Newton. So minimum value of 7 Newton and 8 Newton, F1 minus F2, it is 1 Newton, FR, and maximum value of 7 Newton and 8 Newton is F1 plus F2, it is 15 Newton. So 10 Newton is exist between 1 Newton to 15 Newton. So this value can give the resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton. So it is not true. Okay. We have to find those pair which cannot give resultant vector of magnitude 10 Newton. Okay. So last one, option D, is 100 Newton and 105 Newton. So the minimum resultant force is F1 minus F2, which is 5 Newton. Then maximum resultant force is F1 plus F2, it is 205 Newton. So 10 Newton is exist between 5 Newton to 205 Newton. So this value also can give the resultant force of magnitude 10 Newton. Okay. So the correct option is option A and option B. Okay. Option A and option B are correct. Okay. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.